Hey guys, what's going on? Let me turn this light on real quick. So, basically, I went to a Monket pre-release and I did pretty well. First time I went 3-1 with Esper Zombies. Let me just say this: Embalm is a busted mechanic in Limited. Let me tell you. Basically, all your Embalm creatures are 2-for-1. You just let them die in battle, or just discard them and you get them back at some point in the game. I mean, that's all you really need to do. You don't need to build aggro. You don't even need to build control. Just build a mid-range deck with Embalm. Just have a bunch of Embalm creatures and just, you know, keep them in battle, gum up the board, let your opponents kill them, and then at some point in the game, just bring them back. So I did pretty well, and let me see what I got here. I ended up pulling a Nissa Steward of Elements, and I ended up pulling a Gideon of the Trials. I actually couldn't use them because my Embalm creatures were just too good. So, yeah, so I did that. But the main reason I wanted to build a video was I just saw the announcement for Standard and the ban list Standard. And to be fair, I do play Standard. I used to play Standard, I should say, and I'm playing more Modern because it's just fun and more ideas. So I just saw on the internet about 20 minutes ago saying that no changes in Standard and no changes in Modern, and Tap got banned in Legacy. I'm not going to talk about Legacy. I don't play the format. I'd like to, but it's expensive right now, so happens. But I'm gonna say this about about what happened. Now, sit down for a moment. I'm actually really disappointed that Wizards decided to not ban anything in Standard right now, and the reasoning is a little troublesome. They say they're gonna monitor the whole situation, and they said they printed answers in Standard. Now, okay, I'll play devil's advocate for a moment. Okay, you reprinted some answers. You didn't reprint. Well, magma sprays will reprint. So, okay, you printed some answers. You have By Force, which destroys target X artifacts. Okay, cool. You have Manglehorn, which destroys target artifact. Okay, and artifacts come in under your opponent's control tapped. Okay, cool. I guess. Here's the problem with that. Majority of the answers that was reprinted in Amonkhet is just targeting Mardu vehicles, which is a great deck, I have to say for myself. Okay, so that's one thing. What are you gonna reprint? What are you gonna put Manglehorn in? Maybe in the mirror match for Saheeli because they also run 4-color, but the only card that they have in there for 4-color is Rogue Refiner, which is a green and a blue, which you can produce that easily. It's just going to be a run as a 2 of in the mirror match. That's all you're going to do. And obviously, Manglehorn's not going to go in Murray vehicles, and it's not going to go. And the only other deck that could possibly go in is Green Black Delirium, which that's not even a deck really anymore because the deck, it's good, but it's just too slow. I have a Black Green Delirium deck, and it's not going to compete with it. Yeah, you'll just put Manglehorn in there, but it doesn't even fit with the theme of the deck at all. It's just a 3/2 for 3 mana, and it's just not, it doesn't help the deck at all. It just stops your opponent from doing stuff temporarily because they can always just Magma Jet it, shock it, or just use Harness Lightning to just get rid of it for not that much mana and just still go off with the combo. So I don't, I understand Wizards saying, "Hey, we printed some stuff to stop the combo, but there was stuff in that could stop the combo in Aether Revolt, and look what happened. It didn't emerge as the best deck because everyone was running green black aggro, but green black aggro fell off because, as everyone thought, uh, Saheeli just became the better deck. It was too consistent, and plus the bad part is they don't even need to use the combo to actually win the game. They have other ways of making a mass number of tokens between Felidar Guardian and Whirler Virtuoso and Rogue Refiner. They could just generate a mass amount of card advantage just like that, just cycle and cycle and cycle through their deck, and then just drop the combo, and then that's it. And the reason why I say that is because I have a 4-color energy deck that does the exact same thing, except I don't have Saheelis. I didn't buy them. I didn't care to. And it basically does the same thing. Just make a mass number of Thopters and just attack. Has the exact same creatures as 4-color Saheeli. And I don't care to play for Saheeli, right? I may pick them up now just because they're like $10 a piece now. And all I gotta do is just pick those 4 up and that's it. I don't like winning that way. I prefer to just attack with a large number of creatures. I don't like winning in lame ways. It sucks, but that's just my preferred method. I mean, if you want to play that way, great, but I don't think it's very fun. So, so now that I'm not playing devil's advocate here, let's see what the problem is. As most of y'all have played Standard know that the best deck was 4-color Saheeli, then it was Mardu Vehicles, and then 4-color Marvel, which is basically Saheeli with Aetherworks Marvel, which I still think Aetherworks Marvel should have been banned anyhow, but that's a different topic for another discussion. I think having a deck that's 38% of the meta, and then the next deck is 24%, and then the next deck is 12%, that's not healthy. It's not a healthy format, and it's just going to get worse. Mardu Vehicles is just going to get pushed out, and it's just going to be Saheeli, and now Standard's going to be dead. It's not going to fire, because why should it? I mean, people don't want to play against the same deck over and over. You're supposed to brew, which that's another discussion for another video. But I just think that in the short and the long term, Standard is not going to be a fun format to play. People are going to play Modern. I'm playing Modern right now. It's more fun. And yeah, I'm just going to say I think Wizards screwed this up. And they had a chance to make it better, but they did not. And I think the reasoning of monitoring is just a very, very dumb reason. And the data is there. There's no reason to say we're going to continue monitoring because we need more data. The data is there. You just chose not to look at it. But, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.